Case for interwebkaiju here. It seems as if we got a very busy time for the channel coming up. We've got, of course, Godzilla vs. Kong, Pacific Rim the Black, Godzilla Singular Point, Monster Hunter comes out on digitally soon, and then I think there's supposed to be two, at least, mockbusters for Godzilla vs. Kong. One's by Asylum. I don't remember who the other one's from, but I'm not expecting good things from either of them, but I'll probably check them out anyways. Regardless, this is 1962's King Kong vs. Godzilla.
This review is going to mainly be about the Japanese version because that's the one that I just rewatched, but here are some thoughts on the American version. I find them to be pretty equal in terms of enjoyability. I like the new music, even those slightly overused Creature from the Black Lagoon cues. The American version's narration is fine, except one part where it's over-top muted footage of people talking about exactly what the narration's telling us, like, just dub the scene. If you're curious about all the differences between the two versions, Paper Fins has a wonderful video where they go over all of them. This is the first time Godzilla's entrance is directly related to his demise in the last movie, and I really like it. Godzilla on the ice looks pretty cool as well. I love the way his dorsals light up before his breath in this one. It's the outline of his dorsals and it goes away briefly before it comes back with the breath, and I like it a lot. There's a lot of great scenes in this movie. Kong passing out due to the berries, Kong being transported via balloons, the tree scene, destroying the Atami castle with a monster on each side. The tree scene is unironically one of the best scenes of the series. Igniting the explosion while in the suit's mouth and then having it fly out. Plus, it looks pretty seamless. When Kong flips Godzilla over his shoulder is also very good. Don't know what all went into that, but it looks great. I love the zoom outs. They'll be zoomed in on someone's face to show a character's expression, but then zoom out to show other characters before they interact with them. Zoom ins through the forest brush is also cool. I always enjoy in the old movies where the military makes all these plans to defeat Godzilla and then we see them put them into action. Also, should note that this is the movie where Toho figured out how they would shoot the monster fights for years to come, and it does look much better than the fight scenes in the previous movie, Godzilla Raids Again. The music is good. Obviously Godzilla Lives, Terror of Godzilla, but the rest too. The projection work for the octopus scene doesn't look great, but it's serviceable. When the octopus interacts with Kong, he is noticeably different. It's because he's wrapped for this scene, but that's not my problem with it. My problem is how different it looks than in the scene beforehand. The effect work when Kong reaches Tokyo is extra blue though. Some people absolutely love this Godzilla suit, but I don't like it. And those nail clicks, ugh. I'm fine with the visual, but the audio is annoying. The general consensus on the Kong suit, on the other hand, is that it's very ugly, and I wholeheartedly agree. The only good thing about it is the long arms kind of look cool when Kong is running while holding them up, and that the fur catches fire sometimes. There's a bit too much rock throwing. Puppets still look bad. Stop motion animation looks wildly out of place and not too great on its own. The native chant scene goes on far too long. Kong's ability to shock pretty much comes out of nowhere. Extremely improbable that the lady Kong carries away from the train is one of our supporting characters. I like the characters, but they're not important. They could be swapped out with basically anyone for the majority of the scenes. The movie basically just follows Kong and Godzilla. There's no human conflict that gets resolved in the third act at all. So that was Godzilla vs. Kong. I said I was going to do the Japanese version, but I also rewatched the English version, so they might have got all mixed up somewhere in the review. But I would definitely recommend this movie. It is a bit cheesy and unrealistic by today's standards, but it's enjoyable, and to me that's the most important part. Thanks for watching.